Did we have a day in Ghana's game against Portugal?
Honestly, I think we didn't have our game. We didn't have our day. The thing is, we didn't play extremely well.
What was missing?
But because we didn't play extremely well, it's difficult analyzing the game very well. Now, here's my take. We didn't play very well, but I feel we didn't deserve to lose the game.
Okay.
Now, Otuado made so many mistakes in the game.
Tell us.
The first mistake was starting on the back foot with a 5 defensive line. I mean, we were too defensive oriented.
Yeah.
Our mindset was too defensive. And so we gave the Portuguese a lot more respect and a lot more space and room to always attack us. Now, just look at our pressing, for instance.
Yeah.
There was no pressing from Williams, Dede Ayew, because they were only 2 all the time. And they cannot press the 4 and then that one midfielder in front of the 4 for Portugal. And so they had a lot of numbers when they were starting all the attacks and we couldn't match up to them. Now, they controlled, if you check the statistics, they controlled all the game. They created all the anxious moments. They had the most shots on target. They had many passes than us. They created more opportunities than us. So they went into the game. They took full control. But I was thinking Otuado would have realized that they were dominating possession and they were creating chances upon chances. And so you revert back from the 5 back to probably a 4-4-2, which could have given you a lot more fluidity, a lot more play, and a lot more belief in yourself. We still stuck to the back 5, and we soaked a lot of pressure. We were lucky many times. Remember in the first 10 minutes, we were saved by Atizigi. Yeah. He had to make himself very big against Ronaldo. Okay, so there were moments where I thought Otuado could have learned from those mistakes that were happening on the field of play. So we were lucky. We were able to defend very well. I told you about what we needed to do yesterday. Go in with that belief and that organization at the back. Yeah. And we did that perfectly well. But there was nothing that we did right up front. Our transition from defense to attack was very poor. We didn't have the link-up play. There was no cohesion up front. And so when Partey and Kudus, who were supposed to be the main link men between defense and attack, were struggling because they were not getting too much of the ball, the Portuguese were closing down on us. And so we couldn't have control. And they know that if the Ghanaians do not have control on the ball, they will struggle. And that's what they did. They eclipsed us. And they were always in our half, making it very difficult for us. Okay. So there were moments that we couldn't even pass 1-2 pass. So we struggled a little bit in the first half. But we were resolute, well organized at the back. And that was why we ended the half on a 0-0.
Sure.